This is Unit 7, Week 2, question number 6. What was the lost generation? Who were the lost generation? I don't know, they were lost. No, it's a dumb joke. They were writers, authors, intellectuals. In the 20s, people in the United States were obsessed with jazz, entertainment, even following criminals, gangsters, mafia during Prohibition, booze runners. But these were new writers and authors who thought that America should do something more serious. It should be more concerned with the horror that caused World War I. So writers, people like John Dos Passos wrote The Big Money. Guess what his comment is about the American in the United States? They're obsessed with money. And Gertrude Stein, an artist, writer in Paris. That's where all these lost generation artists went. They went to Paris, to Europe, where they were concerned with more big picture things, art. And they hung out at the house of Gertrude Stein. She wrote a book, The Autobiography of Alice B. Toklas. Get it? It's written by somebody else. But in it, she talks about life with Hemingway, Picasso, all these big artists. And The Great Gatsby. You'll all read it in high school. Every American does. F. Scott Fitzgerald. He didn't skip out for Paris. He stayed in the United States. What did he say? Americans are shallow, vain, and it follows the life of the rich in New York, as though that their life has some meaning, and his point is in very much that they're just as shallow as the rest of us. And Sinclair Lewis wrote a book called Babbitt, where the central character is an advertising guy. And the quintessential 1920s, he doesn't actually make anything. He promotes images, the idea of this boosterism for America, that we're sort of middle-class, advertising, commercial, shallow folks. Finally, Hemingway. He goes off to Europe to be macho, and eventually comes back and puts a shotgun in his mouth and pulls the trigger in 1960. Imagine that, an artist committing suicide. What a new idea. Anyways, all of them comment that America is self-absorbed and obsessed with money, and that they're the lost generation concerned that the country's not doing things that are right. And that's it from some guy in an Aloha print shirt. Next question, go.